And we live. What's good, y'all? I'm Darren Randall, back with Lamar, and welcome back to Let It Be Known. But we got Caleb Williams. He just won the Heisman Trophy, and he just joined. Who did he join? He joined Kyler Murray. He joined Baker Mayfield to join Lincoln Riley as part of his little trio, quarterback duo, whatever. All the quarterbacks
Yeah.
won the Heisman under him that he's coached. But what's
And
what's
even
all the negativity towards Caleb Williams? What's all
and
that
all my
towards? What's
bad.
going on?
I was even gonna add too. Shit, even Jalen Hurts when he transferred over, he was a runner up in the Heisman. So shit, Lincoln Riley, he be getting all those quarterbacks up there
And Jalen Hurts got snubbed for his Heisman. If you,
for real,
I don't,
low key.
low key, he could have won. A lot of people thought he should have won. But
Nah,
where do
but
you
yeah,
think all the negativity towards Caleb was coming from?
the negativity towards Caleb, I feel like is just coming from maybe they trying to say like, well, first of all, he's at USC. Now they already call USC like the University of Spoiled Children as like an acronym, so that, as a diss. But he already had the incident where he had he wrote on his nails "fuck Utah," and they was already
Yeah.
just trying to say like that's kind of showing his character a little bit, I guess. So I
And then
guess
he
that's I don't
lost
know. I
too.
guess that's like a knock on him. Yeah, then he lost. So I guess that's like the knock. And then also supposedly I just found out this the other day that when the TCU quarterback when they lost, I guess he like kind of like was like mocking them or like kind of made a comment on Twitter, like kind of like with the laughing emojis, like like saying they lost or whatever. But
Yeah.
so I guess people were looking at that too, like, oh, like why are you like being like a sore loser, or why are you making fun of people because they lost, well, because you lost and then they lost. He's like, oh, because they was making fun of me or some shit. So I don't know, but I like Caleb Williams. I think he's talented. I feel like he definitely should have won the Heisman. I feel like he deserved to win it. To be honest, I feel like he was the most talented player in the country. You clearly
And
see that on film, especially in the last few games that he played. Even though they lost against Utah, the dude played excellent in my opinion, especially in the first half. He really played really well. It's like watching baby Mahomes in my opinion.
yeah, I was gonna say that. You still sticking to your theory? You still think he's baby Mahomes? He didn't get it done in the long run, but he didn't win the championship. But he still, I mean, he got the personal achievement. He got the MVP. He got the Heisman Trophy.
Yeah, I think he's baby Mahomes for sure. I definitely do. He just plays like it. He looks like Mahomes kind of, especially at like his little movements in the pocket and the way he's able to extend plays with his feet. I think he might be a little faster than Mahomes just because I feel like he's able to kind of like get away and he's a little more I want to say like he's more agile, like he's able to juke and kind of spin
I
spin
think
off people.
I kind of think he
But
wants to run more than Mahomes. Mahomes is kind of gonna stretch it out. He'll take it last second if he wants to, but I feel like Caleb,
mhm,
he's more accepting of the run because he knows
yeah,
he has the capability to go do it. But what do you think he's going in the draft? Top three, top five, top? Is he declaring
I'm
this year? Did he declare already?
no no. So I was gonna say he's not eligible to declare this year. He's
He's
literally a
got
true
one more
sophomore.
because
The
oh
guy
yeah,
is
he didn't.
literally he's like
Yeah,
barely 20 years old. Like when he bought out to Oklahoma his first year, he was only 18 years old. So yeah,
yeah,
he's
I
19.
seen
He
his
was
tape.
19 years old balling this year. hmm
So what last year? So last year he redshirted, or did he play last year?
Nah, he was a, nah, he was a
You
true
said he was a
freshman.
true. Oh, you say he's a
He
true freshman.
yeah, this only his second
So
year
he
in college. This literally this year, his Heisman year, his second year. He only 19 years
and
old right now, I believe.
he
19 or
switched schools
21.
at. Yeah, he's 20. He's 20. I was just looking at it. He switched schools after his freshman year because the coaching was switching over. And
Mm.
so what do you? So you think they about to take it all next year? You think what this was just step one? How you
I
see that
definitely think this
program
was step
going?
one. I definitely think this is step one. This was a even though it was a disappointment that they didn't get to the college football playoff. I think it was an accomplishment that they got their starting quarterback to win the Heisman Trophy. I thought this is only going to bring more recruits to USC. I feel
Right.
like they are losing Jordan Addison to the draft, I believe. And I believe they probably uh a lot of there's probably a couple of other pieces that's missing from their offense that's probably leaving. So they're definitely gonna have to get some recruits. I'm pretty sure recruits are gonna come play with Caleb Williams, Heisman Trophy winner. That's gonna bring more shine to their game. So I feel like it's I don't know, I feel like this was definitely a big stepping stone this season. I just feel like there was a huge turnaround from this season to last season. And I feel like they can only improve if the sky's the limit for them. But yeah, they had a huge season, man. I just feel like, damn, like why they have to lose to Utah 2 times in a row? Like, golly, that messed up the whole like plan for their championship run. But hey, we can. That's we gotta wait till next year.
I know that's gotta. I know that kind of sting. There's only one team that can just talk shit about you. You can't even respond, bro, because you lost two times in one season to them, 2 times in a
For
couple of
real,
months.
and for real, and you fuck Utah on the nails. It's like, damn, bro, how you gonna diss the school
Yeah,
and lose twice, and they
you
lost
got to come back.
handily. Like they got their ass whooped.
I guess that's kind of the good thing about him being a sophomore only. He still got another year to come back and I guess get redemption. But let's say he got to face Utah again next year and it goes like that again. Like, man, you gonna have
No,
to call somebody to come look after him, bro. Make sure he's gonna be all right. You lose to Utah
it's
again,
fun.
man.
It's funny that you say that because I don't know how the schedule gonna work next year. Just because USC and Utah, I mean USC and UCLA are moving to the SEC, so I don't know how the schedule is gonna. I mean, I'm sorry, not the SEC, the Big Ten. I'm sorry, but yeah, I don't know how that schedule is gonna work. Hopefully, they do get a chance to play Utah again because I feel like that's low key a rivalry now, in my opinion.
Yeah,
In my opinion, I
it's
feel like that's a big time rivalry.
good TV for him. It's good for the NCAA. But moving
Hell
on,
yeah.
we're gonna go football, basketball, football. I was gonna go football, but picking the
Mm.
teams might take a little bit longer. So let's dive straight into the next one. I want to talk about Zion. I don't know. Did you see how Zion ended the game yesterday?
Hell yeah, dude. That shit was crazy.
All right, so let's get into it. I'm gonna show the video. So first I'm gonna first show what Zion did, and I want to know how you feel about it. So I'm gonna roll this clip of Zion.
Zion.
So yeah, Zion, look, game was over. It was like 5 or 6 seconds ago. He ends it. Nobody was feeling that because once again he didn't have to. A lot of players feel that they feel disrespected when a player does that. I'm gonna show it one more time. Uh,
Mm.
a lot of
Damn.
people want to throw hands after that, but I'm gonna show y'all also. Let's see Zion's response to this. See why he did it, when he did it, when the game was over.
Character for me, but you gotta understand. I mean, you can understand it or not. They sent my teammates home last year. I missed all last year. I got carried away a little bit. I admit that, but I was in that locker room when my brothers were down because the Suns sent us home last year. That's a tough moment to be a part of. So in that moment, I got carried away. I admit that. That was out of character for me. So if they was to do the same thing, I wouldn't have no problem with it.
So we seeing right
Yeah.
there. See Zion. He took accountability. He
Uh-huh.
said what he felt. He said what was on his heart. They sent them home last year, and how they did it was in like a game 5. Or game 6. You seen Chris Paul get on fire. Chris Paul hit like the first 11 for 11, sending them boys home. And Zion wasn't able to play last year. And I remember. I don't know if you remember, but a lot of people were saying if Zion was there, he would have been able to make a difference. And a lot of people thought he was going to play in that game 6. It was speculation, but he never ended up playing. This year, he had his opportunity. He went crazy yesterday. He sent the boys packing. The game was clearly over. But how'd you feel about what Zion did at the end of that game? To end that game.
I didn't have no problem with it either. I mean, of course, I'm a Zion fan, so I may be biased, but I
Yeah.
see it's funny that you mentioned that. That's seen as like a sign of disrespect when you already winning and the game is basically over and you still go try to dunk the ball as time is winding down.
One of those
That's
unwritten
seen as
rules. Unwritten
yeah, that's
rules in
like
the
an
NBA.
unwritten yeah, that's an unwritten rule in the NBA. You're not supposed to do that. A lot of people get pissed off. It's not the first time a team has gotten pissed off. Not even just the Suns. A lot of teams get pissed off because of this. But I always kind of wonder why they get pissed off too. I mean, it's not gonna hurt. I feel like that's just gonna add more fuel to the fire next time you play them. I feel like next time they play, I feel like when the Suns and the Pelicans play, I feel like shit, there's gonna be some tension for sure.
Right, like you said, I feel like a real rivalry is brewing. A real rivalry is being created from going from last season to this season, and we got two
Mhm.
raw ass teams going head to head against each other. Devin Booker, I know for sure didn't like that. He got that Kobe mentality, and he got that type of mentality where he'll go in your face, he'll chew you out, head to head with the biggies. That's kind of how Devin Booker is, and I think it was good though. I think it's good for the NBA. I think we need more rivalries like that, and I feel like this new generation is kind of more accepting to it. You know, LeBron's generation, they kind of got soft and weird for a little bit. I didn't get that, but this new generation, John Morant's, who else? Who else you got? You got fucking what's the name from the Timberwolves? Like you got hella these young players that starting to establish themselves in the league and starting to like bring back NBA beefs like it was back in
Mhm.
before like early Kobe's, Kareem, Magic times when they were fighting, they was chewing each other out. There is no friendship in the NBA. It's like this is my squad and that's your squad. Um, that's how kind of how I looked at it.
No, yeah, for sure. I funny because I love it. I love the way, especially Ja. I feel like Ja is the catalyst for all these young dudes that's obviously trying to make a name. Well, not even trying to, but that's making a name for themselves. Like the young guys that's under like 24, 25. And it's funny because Ja, he talks his mess, he backs it up. And a lot of the guys do the same thing. They talk their mess and back it up. Like you said, the young kid for the Timberwolves. Um, I don't know. I can't think of his name right now, but yeah,
Anthony
he's a beast.
Edwards. Anthony
Yeah,
Edwards. I
Anthony
couldn't
Edwards.
remember his name. Yeah, at the time, I was trying to get
Yeah.
you to tell me. I was like, Why the fuck can I remember this nigga name? Anthony Edwards,
I,
dog.
I don't know. I couldn't think of him either. But yeah, Edwards, he's a beast too. He talks his mess, he backs it up. So yeah, I love the way these young guys is throwing it down and how they playing right now.
You know what I think it is though? It's this rap music, bro. They got all these young players thinking they thugs and shit. So fuck it. I'm with it though. Bring back the old school NBA. Bring back the rivalries. Fuck all this friendship shit. It's my squad against your squad. If we could be friends in the off season, that's when we can practice together. But during the NBA season, fuck that. It's every
Mhm.
man's for themselves, bro. It's like it's our squad against your squad. But
For real.
let's get into the picks though. Shit.
The
I know it
young pick.
should be a couple. I didn't even look at the games this week. You got a chance to take a look?
I didn't actually. I'm about to pull it up right now though. I got my computer in front of me. Uh. Sometimes it's funny. Sometimes I ain't gonna lie. I like when I don't really know the. I mean, obviously, I want to know who my team is playing like way beforehand, just so I
Yeah.
can have a game plan or whatever. But I usually don't like to look at the who playing who. I don't like look at the matchups until like maybe like a day before. It's funny. I don't know why. I like to see kind of be surprised. Like, oh shit, such playing such such. Especially this late in the season too.
Yeah, I feel you. I like that too, but I always know who the Niners playing. It's hard not to know.
Yeah.
We must see
Also,
TV. I don't know about the Eagles. Y'all in Philadelphia, but we in sunshine. We in Cali, but let's let's talk about the games coming up this week. So we had the Rams versus the Raiders. That was a pretty good game. Baker Mayfield did his thing, came back down 16-3, just like the GOAT, Tom Brady. No time on the fucking clock, 3 minutes left. You get a ball to Baker, Tom Brady. I don't know. You got to give him some type of GOAT name in there.
Baker Brady.
But Baker Brady, fuck it, I like it. But BB. But the first game you're gonna have the Cleveland Browns versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Who's your pick?
Ooh, it's a good matchup actually. I think it's a divisional matchup. I got the Bengals winning this one though. Even though I love Deshaun Watson, I feel like he could have played pretty bad. I mean, I played pretty decent last season. I mean, I'm sorry, he played pretty decent last game. I feel like he could have played better, but I feel like Cincinnati Bengals. I feel like they just kind of got it rolling right now. I feel like just because that was Deshaun's that was his first game last game. It's gonna be a second game. I feel like he still has to still, get in tune, get the momentum, get the rapport with his receivers. So I
All
feel
right.
like the Cincinnati Bengals. I feel like Cincinnati Bengals gonna take this one. Jamar Chase gonna ball out. I feel like.
Yeah, that's same. I'm going same pick. I'm going Cincinnati Bengals. Jamar Chase just made his return. Deshaun Watson is still trying to find himself, and it's not good that he has to go against a Bengals team that's rolling right now in the second game back. But next, you got Baltimore Ravens versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. This is going to be a rivalry game. Tyler Huntley starting this game. No Lamar, he's still out.
Oh,
What's your pick?
all right. I got my pick on this. Damn. I got the Ravens. I got the Ravens winning this one. I think
Yeah,
Ty Huntley. I don't know. I think he been there for a while. I think he knows the offense, and like we always see, like we always say, he always plays pretty well when he's in the game. So I feel like he can pull it out. I feel like he can lead this team to a W.
like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if the Ravens decide to sign and trade Lamar, let him walk, maybe do something to Tyler Huntley starts to keep this shit rolling, get a couple wins under his belt, moving on to next season. Let's build this team around Tyler Huntley. But I'm gonna say the Ravens gonna win this game. Tyler Huntley's been with the team. He knows how to work the system. So I'm gonna say they're gonna take this game. Next, you got the battle of what battle of Texas, battle of country, whatever. Texans versus the Cowboys. Dirty
I
Dan.
got the Cowboys. I hate to say it, but I got the Cowboys in this one. Cowboys are rolling. Um, I feel like the Cowboys, their defense is gonna, they're gonna. I feel like their defense is gonna smash the Texans. Texans, they pretty much down in the dumps right now. I got the Cowboys winning this one. I feel like the defense is gonna pretty much lead the way.
Hell yeah, there's no way you can take the Texans. They just lost to the Cleveland Browns special teams and defense. No way did they lose to
Right.
no shapes of the offense. They lost to two parts of the team, and it's a three team type of system, whatever. But I'm taking Dallas too. Should be an easy win for them. But Dallas seems to always like to make easy games hard, so we'll see. But I'm gonna take Dallas. Next, you got Tennessee versus Jacksonville. Also be another good game.
Yeah, that actually should be a good game. Both teams are actually fighting, for that division right now. For this game, damn, Trevor Lawrence got hurt last game, but he came back. This game, I'm gonna go with the Jags. I'm gonna go with the Jags. I believe in the Jags. I feel like they got the weapons on offense to win. Um, damn man, it's funny because I feel like it's gonna be one of the good games over the
Yeah, it's
weekend
gonna be. I
or
thought
tomorrow.
it could be a tough one.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with my pick though. I got the Jags. I think the defense gonna show out. I think they're gonna show out, and I think they're gonna. Even though I think it's gonna be a good game, I feel like they're gonna do enough to edge this game out.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go with the Titans. I think the Titans they just came off a tough loss last week to the Eagles. I don't think they like how they performed, so I think they're gonna take out all the aggression and try to run the ball down the Jags' throat. So we're gonna see how that goes. But I'm going with the Titans tomorrow. Next, you're gonna have the Minnesota Vikings versus Detroit Lions. That's gonna be another physical game. Two physical teams. Lions, they're not really a playoff team. They're not but they're a team that's gonna come to play every week. Who's your pick?
Hmm I got the Vikings. I
Yeah,
think the
they
Vikings.
probably-
No, I do. Well, I mean, honestly, I was funny because I always try to make a little upset pick of the week, but even though this is a division game too, I feel like this is gonna be a tough game for the Vikings to win, but I still think the Vikings are gonna edge it out. I just feel like they just don't have enough. For the Vikings, I feel like the Vikings just have too much. Actually, I feel like
yeah,
their offense is rolling. Yeah, I feel like the offense is rolling. I feel like their defense is playing pretty lights out right now too. So yeah, I got the Vikings winning this one. Though. I feel like it's gonna be a close game though.
definitely. Probably but yeah, I'm gonna go Vikings too. I think they're just the better team, and they don't have time to be playing around taking losses to trash teams this deep into the season. It's time to get it rolling.
Hmm
If they're a real playoff team like they say they are, they should not be losing to the Lions. I don't care how they get it done, but they got to get it done. So I'm gonna take the
hmm
Vikings. Next, you're gonna have the Buffalo Bills versus the New York Jets. The New York Jets actually won last game, but they had Zach Williams starting this game. They're gonna have Mike White starting. So who's your pick?
I picked this game. It's a tough one. I mean, it's not thoroughly tough. I mean, I got the Bills. I got the Bills to win this one. Josh Allen. No, I feel Josh Allen was kind of like iffy because he was hurt a little bit, his elbow. But I got the Bills. I got the Bills winning this one, man. I think and they playing at home too. I feel like they just know how to play really well at home. I feel like Bills Mafia gonna show up and show out. I feel like it's gonna be really loud. Probably gonna be hella cold. Obviously, not even probably it is gonna be hella cold. But yeah, I feel like the Bills gonna win this one though.
All right, I'm going Buffalo. I'm not even about to go deep into that. Okay, they got the last win. It was a fluke ass game. Josh Allen didn't have his best game. A lot of good things had to go right for the Jets, and they ended up winning the game. This game, they got Mike White. I
Mhm.
think he should play pretty good, but there's no Von Miller, so that doesn't really matter. Von Miller was just like some I don't want to say cherry on top because it's not like they have hella crazy ass like big names, but their
Yeah.
defense was already solid, and he was just a good piece to have. It sucks that they're not gonna have him for the playoffs, but during the regular season they should be all right. Even the playoffs they should be all right. But I'm going Buffalo. Next, you have the New York Giants versus the Philadelphia Eagles, the battle of the least. But who you going with?
I got that'll be. I got the Eagles though. I got the Eagles winning big. I think we're gonna blow them out. I think the score gonna be like 42-10. I think Jalen Hurts gonna go crazy, and then we're gonna put Garland Minshew in, probably in the fourth quarter, and then he's gonna throw about 2 touchdowns.
And
But
you think
yeah, I
they
think we're
blowing
gonna
them
go
out at
crazy.
home?
Yeah, man. I
42
told
to
you
10?
last week that we was gonna shut down Derrick Henry. We shut him down. That's what we're
That's
gonna do
true.
to the Giants.
That's true.
We're
That's
gonna do
true.
that. We're just gonna carry this momentum going to the playoffs, So we just gotta stay the best team in the league, stay with the best record, and yeah, we just gotta get this
Yeah.
division W.
I think Saquon's he's like questionable, I think, with a neck injury. So I hopefully he doesn't play if it is a neck. But and
Yeah,
if he doesn't play, even if he does, he's hurt. So I'm gonna go with the Eagles, and this probably is gonna be a blowout just because no Saquon. If it wasn't Saquon, I still would have had Eagles, but I would have thought it was gonna be a closer game. I'm not gonna say
yeah,
42-10, but I'll go like 30, like 35, 14, something like that. Next you're
yeah.
gonna have Kansas City versus Denver. This should be another blowout game. I'm gonna go first with this one. I'm gonna go Kansas City. I'm gonna think Kansas City shouldn't be losing to Denver. Just like I said earlier with the last team. It's deep in the season. They shouldn't be losing divisional games and they shouldn't be losing to a team like Denver. But even if they do lose, I feel like they have this division on lock. But Chargers are kind of coming, but by losing to the Chiefs last week, that was kind of it for the division. But how do you feel
Yeah.
this game's gonna go?
No, I was gonna agree. Well, actually, I was gonna. This was actually gonna be on upset pick of the week. I was actually gonna pass on upset pick, but I think the Broncos. I don't know why. I just think they've been through so much, and I feel like they had a pretty good game last week. I feel like they was kind of close to trying to eke out that dub, but
Right.
I feel like this is a division game. I feel like they're at home. They're at home, and I feel like Russell Wilson. I feel like because he's playing against Pat Mahomes, I feel like he's gonna. I feel like just in his mind, he's gonna know that he got really battle and really really have a big game tomorrow. So I feel like Russell Wilson gonna step up tomorrow. I feel like he's gonna shut up all his doubters and silence all the critics.
Nope, they finna get louder. More teammates gonna start yelling. But I'm going with Kansas. We're gonna see though. Maybe Denver could crunch it out. Next you got Carolina versus Seattle. Could be a good game, possibly. I don't know. How you see that going?
Carolina, Seattle. I got I got Seattle in this one. I think Geno Smith is rolling right now. I feel like like I just like their offense, the way their scheme is going right now. I feel like they just really mixing and matching this. They run and pass really well. I feel like I think they have a running back by committee right now, but it's working out really well. The defense has always been good in Seattle. Pete Carroll is a really good coach. He knows what he's doing. He's been with the team for a long time, so he's very familiar with just the system overall. And yeah, I just feel like that's what the Seahawks are. It's a very well coached team, and when you're a well coached team, no matter what in any level of football, you're going to be a very good team. So yeah, I feel like they're gonna win this one though, especially against the Panthers. Panthers ain't that great of a team this season, so yeah, I feel like Seahawks gonna win this.
Yeah, I think Seattle should be able to get this done. Geno Smith, like you said, he's getting it rolling. They're neck to neck with the 49ers right now. So Seattle should be able to get this done. Carolina's not a good team. They're kind of blowing it up. They're just playing to play, try to get the season over with by now. They got PJ Walker as the is it PJ? No, they got Sam Darnold as the quarterback. So maybe that's giving them a little spark this week. But I'm going with Seattle. But for next, you're gonna have the San Francisco 49ers versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tom Brady's making his probably last homecoming to the Bay Area. I'll be at the game. I'm about to go get. I'm gonna throw a shirt on the field. Tom Brady signed this. I don't know. I got to get something. I might try to pluck a piece of his hair or something. I don't know. But who
Man,
you got for this game?
for this game, I got the Niners. I feel like the Buccaneers. I feel like it's gonna be obviously one of the best games of the day. But I just think the Niners. I just feel like that defense is just too tough. I mean, if it's anybody that can kind of dissect any defense is Brady, but I just feel like that pass rush is gonna get to Brady.
Hey, Nick
Maybe they
Bosa
might
might
not
be
sack
out
him.
this game.
Oh, okay, okay. I was gonna say they might.
Might.
I still think the pass rush is tough though. I still think so. It's funny because I mean, even if they don't pass rush, I mean, even if they don't sack Tom Brady, they still gonna pressure him and they still gonna make him throw the ball earlier than what he want to. And yeah, I just feel like the defense is gonna be tough, and I feel like Debo Samuel is gonna be the factor tomorrow.
Okay, okay, okay. You know, I'm going with the Niners. I don't be always trying to pick them weekly, but it's just each week I
It's too
picked them,
hard
they've
not
been
to.
winning. Yeah, they so
Well, it's
good.
not even that. It's just like, yeah, exactly. They're just so good. Like, same. That's what I'm saying. And when your team is just like, when they actually good, it's like, hey, like, don't be hating when you feel me? Can't nobody be
Yeah,
hating when I pick my team.
right. It's hard to go against them, bro. They so good. They got so many weapons on that squad, and they well coached. And then you
And they
also
fun
got
to watch.
they fun to watch. It don't matter if you're a fan of whatever team. It's just fun to watch the Niners because they fast, they physical, and they talk shit at the same time, and they back it up, and they
Hmm.
do. But then when you look at Tampa Bay, they've been struggling all year with Tom Brady. They kind of deteriorating. Players are missing. They got their right tackle out. Who know? The Niners, even if Nick Bosa's not able to go, like you said, that pass rush is still furious. Eric
Hmm.
Armstead made his return last game, so I'm gonna go with San Francisco. But you also got to remember it is Brock Purdy's first game as at the quarterback position starting. And Buccaneers do have a solid defense still. They still well coached on defense, so maybe they might be able to. You seen it wasn't able to fuck up Purdy with pressure, but maybe they can fuck him up with disguise now. Throw out things that he's never seen before, and that might be able to fuck him up this week. I don't know, especially with the experienced Super Bowl team. Maybe they could rock him a little bit. Um, but next you're gonna have a good game. This is gonna be Sunday Night Football at SoFi Stadium once again. You're gonna have the Miami Dolphins going in to play the Los Angeles Chargers.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great game. I honestly, oh, can't even talk. I honestly think that I think the Dolphins gonna win this one though. I think Jalen Waddle. I think Jalen Waddle and the mix of Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill. I think it's gonna be too tough for the Chargers secondary.
Right, right,
Even
right.
though they got Derwin James back there, but there's too much speed on the field for the Dolphins, and I just feel like the speed is gonna be really gonna make the difference. So yeah, I got the Dolphins winning this one big.
So Chargers can't take an L, and I wouldn't be surprised if this is actually the upset of the day. Dolphins, I'm pretty sure they probably been staying in California because they had played the Niners last week. So I wouldn't be surprised if they
Hmm.
stayed in California this whole week practicing and doing whatever they had to do. So that could also give the Miami at advantage. They've been in the Bay Area or they've been in California for almost 2 weeks now. It's not like they have to get on a plane trip and make a ride. They've been able to wake up, be in the same area. So maybe that gives the Dolphins an even bigger boost to even smack the Chargers even harder. So we're gonna see. But yeah, I'm taking Miami this week. Lastly, you're gonna have the New England Patriots versus the Arizona Cardinals. And Bill Belichick
Mm,
on prime time Monday night.
where's Arizona Cardinals? I would take the Cardinals. I think Kyler Murray and them. I think they're gonna get it right. I feel like they've been going through a lot of things this season, but I feel like this is gonna be the time they kind of like start putting it together right now, especially against the Patriots. Even though the Patriots aren't really a playoff bound team, um, I feel like they're still always gonna be looked at as like that top tier Super Bowl type of team. So I feel like the Cardinals gonna play hard, and I feel like they're gonna get that W.
Yeah, I think I'm taking New England. I like New England. I like Bill Belichick when his defense against mobile quarterbacks. Of course, he's not great at stopping Lamar. Nobody's great at stopping Lamar, but when he's going against Kyler Murray, I think they're gonna be able to contain him, force him to be a pocket passer. And if Kyler Murray's forced to be a pocket passer, then it's not looking good for the Cardinals because Kyler Murray doesn't make the big great decisions at times to me. So I think if Bill Belichick
Mhm.
disguises some things, makes Kyler Murray stay inside that pocket. I think New England should be able to win this game. The only thing I'm kind of scared with New England is their offense. Their offense is bad. Like they're not able to move the ball. But
Yeah,
last like 2 weeks they've been looking good. Mac Jones been taking control. He's been looking like even better than last season. The last 2 weeks. So he lit it up for like 300 the other week, like a couple tugs. So
they're all, and their
we'll see.
offense is kind of. Their offensive line is kind of shaky too.
I mean, I'm not worried about Cardinals D line though. JJ Watt. Who else they got? Well, I think Allen ain't got nobody crazy. I'm not worried. I'm not too worried about it. But I think that's it. You have anything else?
Um, I feel like there's one more thing we were gonna talk about, but I forgot. Oh, whether or not. Oh no, never mind. Oh yeah, we're good.
We good. All right, shit. Oh, solid little 30
Yeah,
then. It's late night anyway. It's 10:30. Fuck it. Hey, that felt like a longer than 30 minutes. I ain't gonna lie. We just hit 30 minutes.
kind of. I don't know why.
But all right, though. All
Like I don't
right,
know.
though. You said what?
Oh man, go ahead, my bad. My bad.
Nah, I was about to cut this bitch out though. But all right, though. Later, y'all. Darren, Lamar, we gone. Let it be known, y'all.